Let's face it, ESG reports are getting longer, but are they actually getting better? More data doesn't always mean more insight, especially if your ESG KPIs are, well, irrelevant. Today, we're going to break down how to choose the right KPIs so you're not just reporting for the sake of it, but actually driving meaningful change. And trust me, if you've been using the same KPIs for the last 5 years, it's time for an update. Hi everyone, my name is Tasneem Bakri and I simplify sustainability for businesses, consultants, and advocates with clear, actionable strategies. So let's get real about ESG KPIs. You're probably thinking, aren't all KPIs important? Well, not exactly. Some are crucial, others not so much. The question is, are the KPIs you're using actually moving the needle, or are they just filling up pages in your ESG report? We all know that the ESG landscape has evolved dramatically over the past few years. Climate risks, regulatory changes, and stakeholder expectations have all shifted. But guess what hasn't changed for many companies? Their KPIs. Most ESG KPIs were created in a time where companies were just starting to dip their toes into sustainability. Back then, tracking basic metrics like energy consumption or recycling rates seemed innovative. But here's the problem. Those days are over. Stakeholders are more informed and they expect ESG reports to provide actionable insights, not just compliance checklists. And with the rise of ESG data analytics and AI, relying on these old metrics won't cut it anymore. The investors are demanding transparency and consumers want accountability. Outdated KPIs aren't just irrelevant, they're actually a liability. So how do you choose KPIs that matter? When it comes to selecting KPIs that truly matter, the key is alignment. Your KPIs should be closely tied to your core business strategy and the material issues that drive your industry. If your company is in renewable energy, your KPIs need to reflect the innovation and efficiency of your technology. And it's basically the same thing for all other industries. So you need metrics that are closely aligned with what is important in your sector and to your company. So I wanted to create this video to point out some of the most common mistakes I see regarding KPIs when my clients are developing their ESG strategies or creating their ESG reports. Mistake number 1 is focusing only on what's easy to measure. If you're only tracking what's easy, like energy usage or employee turnover, you're missing the big picture. Just because it's easy to measure doesn't mean it's the most important. Don't be afraid to measure the tough metrics. Mistake number 2 is too many KPIs. When it comes to KPIs, less is more. A good ESG report should focus on the KPIs that matter, not drown people in a sea of data points. I usually recommend 5 or 6 powerful KPIs and that's it. Believe me, it will say a lot more than 30 irrelevant ones. Mistake number 3 is not revisiting your KPIs. Your KPIs should evolve with your business and with global trends. Are you adjusting for new regulations, technologies, market demands? If not, you're falling behind. Okay, so what separates good ESG KPIs from great ones? As someone who has worked on countless ESG reports, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that the best KPIs go beyond numbers on a page. They're forward thinking. They tie directly to the company's bottom line and they reflect what actually matters to the stakeholders. So when you're selecting your KPIs, think like an investor. Investors want to see numbers that indicate stability and growth potential. So focus on metrics that are financially relevant. How are your ESG efforts impacting shareholder value? Can you quantify how diversity in leadership reduces risks or how sustainable procurement strengthens your supply chain? These are the kinds of KPIs that matter, not just to your ESG report, but actually to your business. Remember, ESG isn't just a box-ticking exercise. It's about creating a better, more sustainable future, and it starts with the right KPIs. I'll leave you with that thought, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till next time.